Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I am the best man, Jimmy. Before I say anything else, I would like to take a moment to appreciate and say thank you to Cheryl and Barry Cogan on a wonderful night. Let's all raise our glasses. Cheers. This mic is live, huh? I was told there was going to be like a 5-second delay, and I just wanted to calm some nerves here. Rebecca, don't worry, I'm not going to ruin the wedding with a speech. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Ryle and Steve Jeffries, please stand up. Stand up, please. In only a few hours from now, Bill Ryle is going to be yelling at someone, airing his grievances, and Steve Jeffries, once again, is going to be running around this very dance floor in his underwear. And that is what's going to ruin the wedding. Please sit down. Rob and I met while playing volleyball in college at the University of Illinois. Many of Rob's friends will tell you that Rob, or Toop, as we used to call him, was known for his wild partying. And as I met different groups of Rob's friends, I learned that they had their own nicknames. Toop was synonymous with Cousin Rob, the Robber, or the act of getting tube swooped. I'm not going to say much else about college. It was a great time or whatever. Whatever, guys. But I should note that Rob did get almost a 3.5 GPA from in electrical engineering from one of the best engineering schools in the country, although no one has ever seen him pick up a book and study. Ever. After college, Rob and I both got jobs working at the same trading company in Chicago, and not long after, Rob had to go to New York for the same company. While in New York, Rob and a group of his friends met me and a group of mine at the Kentucky Derby, and it was there that I had met Rebecca for the first time. She was very drunk. The whole time, she was wearing a blue prom dress, Mardi Gras beads, and she was running around with a bottle of Jägermeister, screaming at people to take shots. And as Steve had mentioned last night, we all thought that Rob Toop had met his match. He did. Only a couple of months later, Rob had to come back to Chicago for work, and me and him had made plans to live together at his condo when he came back. Leading up to this, I had learned that Rebecca was going to be coming to Chicago with him, and the three of us were going to be living together. It's fair to say that, we were all a little bit skeptical. Rob's friends, as well as myself, were skeptical about it. But it didn't take long after living with them that I realized they had made the right decision, except for Rebecca bringing her dog Wrigley. That was the wrong decision. Because that dog hated me. No matter what I did, it just barked at me no matter what. And the feeling was mutual. I mean, I just wanted to punt that dog. I just wanted to kick it right over a bridge. Goodbye, Baxter. We lived together for about 1.5 years, and Rob described it at breakfast yesterday as the TV show Two Guys Are Going to Pizza Place, which I don't know what that means. I've never watched the show. It's probably more accurate. It was like the movie Ted, where Rebecca wanted to have really nice dinners and go out with Rob, and I wanted to smoke drugs and go see Batman. IMAX theater, Rob. IMAX. You gotta do it. It's IMAX. But me and Rebecca had become really good friends living together the whole time. So much so, in fact, that Rebecca once helped me write a letter to my girlfriend at the time. It wasn't a letter, it was an email breaking up with her. It was a beautiful, well-written email. It was great. It did a great job. Another time, the three of us were in the kitchen together, and I decided to put Rob on the spot, and I asked him why he loved Rebecca in front of Rebecca. And I never even knew that they exchanged those words, but I said that. And Rob, who usually keeps his feelings fiercely private, said without hesitation that Rebecca is one of the most loving, selfless, and thoughtful people, not one of the most loving, selfless, and thoughtful person you've ever met. And I knew that not long after this would come the conversation that every third wheel, such as myself, dreads was coming. So, and sure enough, only a couple of months after that, I had lost my house keys, and I asked Rob for new house keys. And I was on the couch, and Rob sits down on the couch next to me and puts his arm on me, which is a little weird, because he never does that. And he goes, "Jim, I have a better idea. You're moving out." Verbatim. And I asked why, and Rob said that, well, we need to fix some holes in the walls, and like, we need to paint your room. And I go, Rob, I pay you rent every month. That literally makes no sense. And Rob just kind of pauses, doesn't say anything, and he goes, "You're right. Rebecca wants to live alone together." I had to live on the street for a couple weeks, no big deal. But thanks a lot, guys, you know. Okay, in all seriousness, Rebecca, thank you for taking a chance at love and coming to Chicago. You left your family, your friends, and your job. I cannot imagine how difficult that decision must have been, but we all agree that you've made the right one. You're a great friend to me, and you are an amazing person. Mr. and Mrs. Tupuritis, Justine and Elise. As long as I've known Rob, I've seen firsthand the consistent love, support, and direction that you guys give him. And that's obviously why he's the man he is today. While I know you guys are proud of him today, you guys should please be proud of yourselves as well. And this actually wasn't in what I rehearsed, but we were just talking about this. I think it's noteworthy is that, you know, I'm Polish or whatever. My family usually just drinks vodka and yells at each other, like parties and stuff like that. Where's Carl? Carl, you know what I'm talking about. You're Polish. There you go. But I think it's, I don't know if it's rare or it's, at least for me, like, Rob and his close family and his friends, and they're just the nicest people. And like, everyone blends together, and that's where, you know, Rebecca and her family fits in so nicely, is they're the same way. And I think it's great that everyone here is like kind of on the same page. You know, everyone likes each other, everyone's having a good time, and it's great. There's no weird table in the corner or people. Although, wait, is that Uncle Pat over there? Who gave the speech last night? Uncle Pat, where's Uncle Pat at? That was the best speech. That was beautiful, that last night. Okay, lastly, Rob, you know, thank you for being such a good friend. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I think it's important, or at least you secretly hope, for your friends to meet someone that you can also be friends with. and you've certainly done that. I think I speak for everyone when I say that we all look forward to continue having you and Rebecca into our lives. So let's all raise our glasses to Rob and Rebecca.